Hi, I'm Stephen Hoff. We're here at the Alabama State Archives building. We're shooting a photo session for the Alabama Shakespeare Festival. They're putting on a play based on a Flagmaker. It's a fictional Flagmaker, but it's kind of designed to raise your thought about the Civil War, about the making of the flag. And they were looking for a particular sewing machine here, which they found here at the archives.
This sewing machine is really special. It's exactly perfect for this show. It is the exact period and exact brand that was sold exclusively at the store here on what was Market Street, what's now Dexter Avenue, and it was a challenge. We intended to shoot this picture about a month ago, but one of the major things that made it difficult was locating a sewing machine that was accurate, looked right, and that we could actually get our hands on and use for this picture. We contacted the Alabama Archives, and one of the curators here, Bob Bradley, was able to help us not only locate this, but facilitate the use of this room for the photo. And we're really excited, and we're going to actually shoot some pictures before we finish today, technical photos of this, so that our props and scenery designers can know exactly how to recreate this machine for the show. We're working with Tanisha. She's our great volunteer today, modeling as one of the characters in an upcoming production, 2011 production, The Flagmaker of Market Street.
I work with the Alabama Town Museum. I also volunteer with the Shakespeare Festival, so I feel very honored to take part in this. I'm very excited and I'm just loving it.
She's playing a character who actually created the first Confederate battle flag. So what she doesn't have in her hand right now will eventually be the flag that Barb was working on.
I am sewing these stars on for this photo shoot, so we can come closer to the way this flag would have looked. Now our biggest problem, I think, is that it's 100% polyester. A fabric that hadn't even been conceived of.
The flag that we actually used for the photo today is a replica of something very similar to this, 7 stars instead of, what is this, 13?
The flag probably came off the CSS Tuscaloosa, which was an ironclad in Mobile in 1865. The flag was apparently kept by the last captain of the Tuscaloosa. His name was McGarry, and eventually passed to his granddaughters, was purchased by a collector, and we just recently purchased it from the son of the collector. So this is the first time it's been back in Alabama since 1865.
This flag is a great example for us to look at how the true handwork was done for stitching on the stars, the hand-stitched grommets, a perfect, really historic replica, not replica, but a resource for us to really do a great job of putting our props and scenery together when we actually produce the show. Obviously, we couldn't build a flag in time for the photo, so when you see the play, what you'll see is something much, much more like this would have looked on the day after it was made.
The Archives has been very generous about letting us use a room here that was restored. Today, what we wanted to do, I don't know if you can see it very good, but outside this window, you can see the Alabama State Capitol. So we wanted to be able to catch the ambient light of that state capitol and then match it with our lighting in here. So what I've done is we have a Alien Bees B800 through a softbox over on this side. This is our key lights. Then we have 2 SB Studio strobes. We have one here and we have one on the other side of the room that are bounced off the ceiling to give it a little more ambient fill. And then we had Sayed, who is our cinematographer here. He was holding on a boom a Canon 430EX so that we get a little backlight in the situation. So this is part of a 2-part series. I'd also shot over at the state capitol last week, where we had a bunch of actors as congressmen. We had a character back during the Civil War named William Blount's Yancey, who we were trying to make very intimidating. But we wanted to tell the story in one photo, and so we decided to place him in the Alabama State Capitol with some congressmen around, and he's in the House of Representatives, as you can see in this photo right here. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, see you later.